Argument Alice, Framework Freddy, Comparison Connie, Structure Sam, Delivery Danny, Rebuttal Rosie are the Dialogy Debate Super Team. They are here to help develop your superpowers.
Hello everyone, Rebuttal Rosie here, and today we will discuss a concept known as alternative causality. Whenever we are attempting to determine if a connection between two things is correlation or causation, we need to consider other factors that might impact the potential connection. As debaters, we already know that many outcomes can be a result of multiple factors. For example, although homework might stress students, there could also be a dozen other factors that contribute to student stress levels. That's why learning how to consider additional factors is of great importance when constructing effective arguments. So, what exactly is alternative causality? Well, it's in the name. Alternative means that one of two or more things are possible, and causality means that one thing causes another. When we combine these terms, we can conclude that more than one thing is causing something else to happen. Let's look at an example of alternative causality. Imagine you challenge a friend to fill a cup with water using a water gun. You explain that they have 5 minutes to shoot enough water 10 plus meters to fill the cup. If they complete the task, you promise to buy them bubble tea. After about 3 minutes into the challenge, you notice that cup is full. It's easy and obvious to assume that your friend managed to fill up the cup with water. But what if your friend wasn't the only reason the cup was full? Had you checked the cup earlier, you may have noticed that the cup was already halfway full. You also missed that a ground sprinkler was spraying water into the cup every minute for a few seconds. Clearly, your friend was one of the reasons the cup was full, but they were not the only reason. Whenever we can find multiple reasons for things being a certain way, we call this alternative causality. Let's look at an example that's more common in your debate rounds. If we are con on the topic, people should turn off the water when brushing their teeth. We should prepare to answer a few key arguments. It's likely that our opponents, the pro team, will make the argument that saving water is important. They might even argue that water conservation is one of the most pressing issues facing humanity. And if we vote pro, we can save millions of lives each year. However, as the con, it's important for us to point out that there are multiple reasons why countries experience water shortages. Factories, farms, energy production, and consumption are the major reasons for water usage. We could easily argue on the con that there are alternative causalities for a shortage of water. This means that the pro team is extremely unlikely to solve for a water shortage if the only change is people turning off the water when brushing their teeth. They are also unlikely to save millions of people with such a small change. Clearly, an understanding of alternative causality is important when debating. If you hear an argument that sounds too good to be true, it probably is. That's why we need to start thinking about the other things that might cause an issue our opponents are claiming to fix. If we notice our opponents falling into this trap, use your rebuttal to point out the alternative causes to the judge. This strategy may help you reduce the impact of their argument and win the debate. It's also important you remember the concept of alternate causality when constructing your own case. Good luck!